Я ж, сука, менеджер проджекта, блять, не сейл. Нахуя мне эти лиды в воскресенье? Мне на них насрать. Пусть терпят до понедельника, либо идут нахуй. Я все сказал. Опа!
Call for help. I'll try to find a way in.
Вот это нас встретили, конечно, душевно. Блять, моя шляпа! Нихуя себе они шмаляют с двух столов. Почему эти катсцены нельзя никак скипать? Как же меня бесит игры с таким говном. Я это видел 2 секунды назад. Ёбаные рокстары, блять. Фух.
I'll ask you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
You guys don't half leave a mess. What happened?
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. You opened fire and, well, the rest of the story tells itself.
A silver dollar. I thought they took these things out of circulation.
Wallet.
Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
Допустим.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Ha! Phelps, you jump like a girl.
А сам-то обосрался. Опа.
Now we're getting somewhere.
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
You hungry or something, Phelps?
Вот она.
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Factory sealed.
Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
Интересно.
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole. Is there a pattern to the deliveries?
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. The dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
Понимаю.
I doubt it.
А это что такое?
Don't think this is any use to us.
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Maybe these are the guys keeping Juan so well stocked with soup.
Ёбаные любители супа.
Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
Что-то это мне не особо дает что-то.
Nope.
Что скажешь?
Not now, Phelps.
От чего произошло
Another day,
убийство?
another dollar.
Ну, поехали на Factory.
Crowther says the morphine is still turning up. Makes sense. We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted. There's been no comeback from Cohen as yet.
Почему мне кажется, что ты грязный коп, мой друг-напарник?
You read that stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face if I was you. That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
Any available unit of 44 suspect to be taken into custody at Sunset and Ivar. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Are you crazy?
Нет. Я просто еду. И мы пришли на завод.
Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
Думаю, да. Если за ним придется
You wanted
бегать.
to follow her, didn't you? You sly dog. I must apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Give it a rest, Roy.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the LAPD.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Ебать, тебя сильная анимация. Ебальника.
What is going on?
LAPD, sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course, we have nothing to hide. Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
А почему current?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk, please.
Может, я ищу тех, кто уже уволился.
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz. The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
Покажи свое лицо, давай.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Am I right in thinking you would not want to pursue misdemeanors outside your drug case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
The truth is, I employ a lot of illegals. No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks. The local blacks and Chicanos all want jobs in aircraft factories.
Presumably because the pay is a lot better.
Так плати им больше.
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Понятно.
Juan Garcia Cruz.
После войны трудно зарабатывать, да?
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
Ишь.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay. Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
You're being made a patsy by a dope ring, Parnell, and you're happy to sit here and let it happen.
You want my help? I said I'd help. You want to call me names? You can go fuck yourself.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that.
Понятно.
I'll show you around myself.
I hate seeing how things are made. This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
Чё-то какой-то пустоватый у вас завод. А ночные смены есть?
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear germ?
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Fascinating.
Why don't you keep quiet? Might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
That's Carl. Seems like a decent guy. Remember the dead lady they found in the train? Saw them. Took some bar fight.
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
The soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's over here. Follow me.
Пока что выглядит как нихуя не томатовый суп. Он не красный.
This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Yes, sir.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there on the desk.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
Я уже видел эту хуйню.
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
Смотрите, как он пиздит, а.
Sergio, if you don't give me something, I'm gonna go to Immigration Services and have you deported.
They get a shipment once every 2 weeks. Ernesto does the driving. I don't know his full name. Gets delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up. From here, it gets sent all over the country.
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
Пиздишь.
You're a liar, Sergio. You're in it, and I'm gonna break you for it.
You're loco, Placa. I got nothing to do with Juan Garcia.
Бля, мне надо хуановский выбрать.
We found a matching silver dollar on Juan Garcia. What are the odds of that, Sergio?
Juan and Jorge are brothers. They're cousins. They work for some evil gabacho. The guy is an aberration. He gives out the silver dollars. Jorge gets me a list of deliveries every morning. 20th century is always on there.
You keep your mouth shut for today and I don't take you in. Do we have a deal?
Do I have a choice?
Is that a serious question? That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks, I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, Fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place.
О, коммуняки, ну конечно же. Во всем будут виноваты коммуняки. Это ж 40-е.
I am glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
Есть коммунисты в чате? Напишите плюс.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
О, коммунист.
How many years have you been in Viceroy? More years than I want to own up to, Phelps. You have any idea who Rojas was talking about? The gringo runs the operation? Could be anybody. You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you?
Чё там, сырка, Гила? Ты у нас в последнее время редко бывал.
He'd probably say 50 cents.
Знаешь, просто вот эта фраза «ничего сверхъестественного» мне в очередной раз напомнила про большое разочарование под названием Murder Soul Suspect. Эх, курва.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
Вайт, там какой-то сайд-квест, и он говно. С преследованием дебила, который, если чуть шо, то сразу, блять, нахуй это ресетает.
LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
Что-то она вообще такая говяная. Я 3 раза ее зафейлил, потому что мужик просто обернулся, потому что он дебил. Да, меня много по работе отвлекали, так что я ищу Вайс.
I ain't scared of you. I'll take my chances.
За шляпу, сука, ответишь. Не так долго не было. Вон, я даже твое сообщение вижу. Ладно, отойти надо. Или это просто чат был неактивный.
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over.
I'd say he's got about half a can left.
I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets.
Silver dollar.
I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification? Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address. Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration. Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
Смотрите на этого ебалого лгуна.
Tell me the goddamn truth. You are in this with the others.
I told you I know them. I told you my family's at risk. What makes me part of their gang?
Silver dollar.
You have a silver dollar, Erto, just like Juan. I'm sure Ernesto and the rest have them as well.
The silver dollars are his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him. His creatures carry his orders to us. If I gave you his name, I would be buried alongside my wife and children.
If you don't give us something, you will rot in jail while your family starves on the street.
Ernesto Juarez, tonight at 1 a.m. He's bringing the truck into the soup factory. Please help me, sir. Ernesto can be very cruel.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
Смотрите на эти губки.
It's real funny, wise guy. You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
Кто такой Хорхе?
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Бля. Ебало говорит, что он не пиздит.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're under arrest, Erto. I'll speak to the DA and see if he will agree to not seize your assets or deport you. That's the best I can do.
Сейчас бы депортировать, когда можно просто застрелить. Кого ебет твоя семья?
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
У него топора в руке не было.
Operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come. Let them unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get them.
Здорово такой.
Christ alive, this is a nightmare! All right, move. Move!
Ну поехали, блядь.
Everyone into position.
Go in hard.
Keep it tight, okay?
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them. Throw out the guns.
Go, Phelps. Get in there.
Weapons on the ground, now!
I'm still gonna...
Give me some cover!
Damn.
Brain. Fuck you! How long is it? You're covered, Phelps.
Прикрывай меня, давай, 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 давай. У тебя в ухе что-то стреляет, мужик.
All clear? I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Я же говорил, надо к Лору сходить, у тебя в ухе что-то стреляет. Привет, Сань.
Detectives.
Что?
Found something here you probably want to see.
А, ноут. Унт. Я думаю, блядь, что за энты, блядь.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on it.
Настройки биоса. Хуйбут. Этот ГПТ. МБР. Вот эти вот вещи чекай.
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
Ooh.
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
Том Круз. Ну ты посмотри на вот эти вот все штуки. Что я сказал.
Must be $1,000 here. Yet another silver dollar.
Но режимы бута с Legacy без Legacy на биосе и МБР и ГПТ. Форматирование диска. Эти две вещи могут взаимоисключать друг друга.
It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender. What does it mean?
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
Масангкай. Ну, хз. Масанг.
The first coin, MAS. The second, AMG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Такая хуйня бывает в основном. Очень просто лечится переформатировкой всего-навсего нахуй и скидывание биоса на дефолт. Но, как я понимаю, тебе это не выход. Так что придется поебаться. Ключи, по которым ключевые запросы в Google кидать я тебе дал, дальше, ну, ебся. Сори.
American Century Broadcasting, broadcasting at 760 kilohertz.
What's wrong with you? I hope
That's
that big
normal.
pot of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Все нормально.
Locked. We need another way in.
Idiota!
Крепкая зараза.
Isn't that the cop who won a medal and is solving all the cases?
Here's what I heard. That cop, not the guy that did the medallion. They covered it up. Some kind of big conspiracy.
Бля. Походу мислит. Или нет? Эх, гребаные преступники, почему вы не можете быть людьми? LAPD! Put your hands in the air!
Find some cover!
You okay? I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
Stay in cover!
Lips dry.
You're fucking cold! Get in cover!
Throw out the guns. LAPD, hands up!
Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for many years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the testimony.
You'd be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth! Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders?
Эх, коммунисты.
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Эх, какие все продажные, прям ух. Ну, кстати, Вайт, за ту мою поездку я только пару тысяч набил. На vehicle damage и на city damage там только 800 было. Я не знаю, что надо делать, чтобы расхуярить город на 47 тысяч.
Your platoon is what remains of recon. I'm folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there.
It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant, when you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
Понимаю, 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 понимаю. Здесь сетяп.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game.
You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro. You sound pretty sure about the result. I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat.
Пацан уже поплыл.